So I came here to the Bishop Museum in Honolulu looking for answers about the question of the Menehune, and I found some interesting information here. I chatted with some of the staff here at the museum, and they told me that indeed in the islands that are associated with the Menehune, there are cultural elements that are a lot older than what we find in the other islands of Hawaii. So these islands are Kaua'i and what is that next one called? I'll remember it in a second. It's west of Kaua'i. One of the most important things they have here at the Bishop Museum, though, is these poi pounders. I'll put my mask on so nobody scolds me. So these are to pound, to make poi, to pound the taro root, the kalo. The taro root is one of the big foodstuffs in traditional cuisine here. Now you'll notice over here, this circular form, that's found all over the islands here. But then these ones, the knobbed pounder, the ring and, no, the knobbed is the circular. The ring and stirrup form, this is only found in the west, in Kaua'i. And I think maybe on Niihau, which that's the island that outsiders cannot go to. That's the westernmost island. So the staff here at the Bishop Museum confirmed for me that there are a lot of cultural elements, you know, the architecture even, and the tools used that are unique to Niihau and Kaua'i that you don't find in the other islands. So what does that mean? Well, that suggests, here's another taro root, kalo pounder, and a board to make poi. What that suggests is that there may have been a much older culture on those islands, a culture that was already there when the later waves of migration came from other parts of Polynesia, that there was an older culture there. Now, it's believed that it was a Polynesian culture, but that older culture, the people who built the first heiau, the first temples on Kaua'i and Niihau, that those people may have been the culture that was then called Menehune and was eventually mythologized in folk memory into the form of these magical little people. Of course, the fact that there may have been an actual people group that the legends are based on, that doesn't take away from other interpretations of the legends as sort of more mythical or spiritual, elemental spirits. You know, Menehune, they could have many meanings at the same time. But let's go back here to these kalo pounders again. We'll see here concrete example of this older, different culture existing on Kaua'i, those three on the left.